Left Blaze, Wing Commander Saga, Prologue, Chapter 4, Rest in Peace, SOBs. So we have the funeral for Champ, and for that other guy, whatever his name was, Bones, Champ and Bones. It's kind of a shame. Back in the day, Wing Commander games had brilliant funeral scenes with soldiers assembled and 21 gun salute as the coffin drifts off into the black abyss. Unfortunately, I guess the Free Space 2 engine can't do that. But it's in my head, and I hope that there are enough of you watching who know what I'm talking about, that it's in your heads as well. But we have our funeral, and it's typically touching. The ever-humanistic David Markham wonders at how his colleagues can be so callous when faced with death. However, we turn to follow people get back to our thing, but we notice a lone figure silhouetted against the nebula outside. And we watch as the figure stops just short of the atmospheric shielding and gazes out into space. We walk up, and it's not until we see the shoulder-length black hair that we recognize who it is. We place a hand on Panzer's shoulder. "You okay, Angela?" She partially turns toward him for a moment, but quickly resumed her gaze into the nebula. In that instant, David had noticed the redness and swelling around her eyes. "I'm fine, David," she began, her voice weak. "Just wishing I'd handled some things better, that's all." David had only seen the side of the female pilot a few times in the years he'd known her, but he knew that it was best not to push the subject. If she wanted to talk about it, she would choose so, and no amount of goading would help. They both stayed out into space for a while. "You know, I don't think I ever said one nice thing to Champ," she finally continued. In spite of himself, David had to chuckle. "You know, Angela, he didn't give any of us too much of a chance to say anything nice to him." A half laugh, half sob escapes Angela's small frame. "No," she meekly agreed. "He didn't, did he?" The two pilots continued to look out to the nebula, both unsure of what to say. "Remember the time he programmed your friend's vidcom to broadcast her conversations with her fiancé to every monitor in his dorm?" David finally asked with a laugh. She giggled out loud at the memory. "Oh yeah, she was mortified. She was known as Honey Bear almost for the rest of the term. Actually, she chose it as her call sign when she graduated with us. And she married him, too. I think her last name is Hasselbeck now. We got him back, though. That Alcorian dye you gave me to put in his shampoo didn't come out of his hair for 2 months. He apparently had to go to a Confederation function with his dad with bright green hair." Oh, David. God, he was such a bastard. He didn't deserve to die, though. No, he didn't. No one does. Not one person in the 35 years this damn war has been going on has deserved to die. One of my instructors cornered me in the mess yesterday and actually asked if it felt good to get my wish. I actually didn't want him to die, but everyone who met the jackass at least imagined one way to kill the guy. And blow on, and so on, and blow on, and all of that. Death is sad. Alright, so, I read the next little blurb here. 3 weeks later, most of the pirates seem to have disappeared. The Custer, the General Custer, as I'm going to call it, the Custer followed pirates out to a jump point and saw some significant jump activity there, so I'm pretty sure that the pirates have gone off and run home, and apparently most of our older pilots are going off with the Kennedy, I guess. They're going out, they're getting off somewhere, and there's some ships to the line on their way to finish our training here. So, yeah.
Morning, people. If you were not aware, the TCS Kennedy was in the system this morning to replace her combat losses. We have transferred the Hellscream Squadron, the Longbow Bombers, and 2 escorts over to them. They have moved on and left us with a little conundrum. On their way to the rendezvous, the Kennedy recon fighters detected a strange signal in the far reaches of this system. Wellington's own long-range sensors have also picked up a series of electromagnetic signals in that vicinity. We know something is out there, but can't identify it. With the Hellscream Squadron gone, our junior squadron's proficiency in the Arrow has tagged us as the Wellington's eyes and ears. My flight will fly a scout mission that will bring us to the edge of the Wellington scanner range. The rest of the Diamondbacks, under direct command of Colonel Mitchell, will initiate a long-range cap around the carrier, just in case whatever is out there happens to have hostile intentions. You know what to do, so do it. Dismissed.
Alright, so, I guess we're considered among the best of the worst, as it were. And we're off on a, scouting mission to see what the hell's going on.
Go solve the mystery for us.
Oh, we're like detectives. Alpha 1, flying with Ghetto.
Pirate activity, Major? We don't have enough
Bet it's the
data yet
cats.
to even make an educated guess.
What do we
I
do
bet it's
if
the
we
cats.
find another concentration of pirates?
We'll report back to the Wellington and put together a proper strike. This is not a search and destroy mission. Let's get to it, gentlemen.
Proceed to next waypoint.
Alright.
We are currently at the far edge of the Wellington sensor range, beginning long-range scan. I don't see anything out of the ordinary.
Major, did you get that?
Get what, Sandman?
I got something on my radar. What? Wait. It's gone
Lies.
now.
I don't see anything on the radar.
Can anyone else confirm a contact? I saw something. Negatory. I've got nothing on radar. Two of us had a contact, so it's probably not just a ghost in the machine. Keep your eyes peeled. Here it is again. I have a significant sensor return bearing 167 long range. Looks like the signal's large enough to be a cap ship, maybe cruiser size.
I knew I saw something.
Oh, cock.
Confirmed. It's on my scope too, Major. Okay, let's check it out. I'm adjusting the next nav point to move us in for a closer look. Let's go.
Proceed to next waypoint.
So, let's see what we're up against, hopefully. Hopefully not die. Preferably not die.
Wait a second. It's gone. The contact is gone from my scope. Does anyone else have it? Nope. I lost it too.
Nothing here. I confirm the target is not registering.
Let's proceed to the last coordinates we had for the contact.
Weird.
Proceed to next waypoint.
Here we are, and there's nothing to see.
What do you think it could have been? That was a pretty large target. Could it be the pirates?
Doesn't seem likely. Pirates generally don't have any capital ships bigger than a frigate.
I bet it's the
My
cats.
radar's picking up another contact.
I see it too. Looks like the contact we saw earlier, but this time it's in a different location. Okay, so how could something the size of a cruiser disappear from here, and then just mysteriously appear in a different location? I'm sure there's a logical explanation. Let's go over there and see what we can see.
For logic.
Proceed to next waypoint.
Curious, though. That is terrifying.
We've arrived at the location.
No one here to greet us.
Oh, that's really
That's
bright.
weird. I'm still reading the contact. Wait. My radar contact just vanished off my screen again. I'm getting sick of this wild goose chase.
Major, could it be stealth fighters of some sort?
Maybe, Sandman. The thing is, fighters normally don't emit electronic signals that big. There it is again. Contact now bearing 90 degrees off our starboard side. The same size, big enough to be a capship.
Great. More ghosts. Just what I always wanted.
Don't let yourself get confused or frustrated. Our job is to find the location of this bogey. Fly to the next waypoint.
Proceed to next waypoint.
Don't really know what to think at this point.
Huh. Looks like we might be onto something. We're getting closer and the contact's still there.
Imagine that.
Wanna bet that the contact's going to fade out? I bet that it is. 100 credits say so.
Hey, wait. My bet was that it will fade out too. There's no way I'm betting it will stay.
Any second now. It'll fade out and I'll be
You're on, guys. Double or nothing.
Guys.
Hey, what's there to bet on when we both have the same thoughts? It's not fair, man.
Guys.
Not now, Sandman. We're trying to figure out the bet.
There's no bet to figure out. I'm not betting. Freaking con man.
Right. Focus.
Guys, that contact's now breaking into several separate ones.
Oh,
What the?
lovely.
Oh, crap.
Forget it. Bandits! Bandits! Right in front of us! Bearing 0 degrees, -5 degrees. IFF's reading negative.
Peter reads targets as Gilrath, Darket flash.
Darkets?
Ninja assassin. Looks like both of you lose the bet. Guess I'm the default winner.
Major, I'm picking up 4 more Darkets behind us. They are inbound R6.
I think we've been doomed.
Uh-oh.
Heads up, Darkets in front of us are accelerating to attack speed.
We're right between the hammer and the anvil.
What's the word?
Jeez, it's a whole freaking Kilrathi fighter squadron gunning for us.
Suckered us into following fake signals away from the carrier. All fighters, break and attack. We'll have to fight our way out of here. You better let the Wellington know. Roger that. Wellington Control. We have contact with Kilrathi forces. CCS Wellington. This is Major Boz from Diamondback Squadron. Come in. Over.
Wellington Control, this is Aero Patrol from Diamondback Squadron.
Ugh.
Wellington Control,
No
come in.
laser NG.
I see the reason. Look at that fighter lingering far away. Targeted. You're almost right, Sandman. That's a Zartov. One of their new electronic warfare craft, built on a backstop chassis.
You know what? I think I get it now. It was that Zartok that broadcasted those fake signals, and then once we were out of range of the carrier, it started jamming our comms.
Wow, Ninja, you're a genius.
What can I say? The key is to stay in school.
Mission objectives updated. Destroy the Kilrathi fighter squadron and the Zartov.
And the Zarta. Whoa. Did you both blow up at the same time? At least we don't seem to be actually taking blast damage from these guys. Time to take out the Zartaz, I guess. Do you have a plan, guys? Yeah, in free space, I always end up dying to blast damage from the ships that I just killed. So it's comforting that that hasn't happened yet. Oh, this is terrifying.
Under heavy fire, take some of this heat off of me.
Fire!
They had that coming to them, didn't they now?
Nah, so much for the ambush. Man, we're...
Well, that worked
Area
well
is
enough.
clean. You can relax a bit. Wellington Control, come in. Over. Still no response, even with the jamming gun. That's not good.
What's
That
happening?
isn't good.
I'm not sure.
It's a ninja,
but I'm
damn.
guessing it's trouble. Okay, full power to engines. Set autopilot to home base. But spare the fuel for the afterburners. We may still need it.
Roger, Raj.
Proceed to next
Let's roll.
waypoint.
Well, let's see what's up.
Thank God you're here, Applewing. We're in serious
Ooh,
trouble.
Wellington's at 67%.
Where's everyone else?
Most of our fighters got wiped down the first attack wave. We'll fill you in later. We need to work on defending the Wellington. Watch out for the Guthrie. They're carrying torpedoes.
We're not afraid of you.
Drothies.
You'll turn to be afraid.
Guthries. Alright. So let's take out the dudes with torps, because that's terrifying. Hey, buddy.
Repeat, the colonel is down. The wing commander is down. I'm hereby taking charge of the Wellington fighter wing. Under heavy fire.
Jesus, fuck. Excuse my language, but... Alright. So, there's another Guthrie here. 10k out. There he goes. Hey, buddy. Whoops.
You killed my sister. You killed my friend. You've taken all I'll let you take. And then here, you futon.
You tell him, girl.
I'm breaking up. David, I'm sorry.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, die.
Angela, no!
Oh no, Panzer! You bastards, you killed my girlfriend. Oh, you're done for now. Oh, I'm not pleased with these developments. We are turning into a cold-blooded killing machine alarmingly quickly. Wow, 5 kills already. No wonder, is that all of them? Yeah, so we're under the Drothies now.
Under heavy fire. Take some of this heat off of me.
Alright, buddy. I'm on ya. Or on your back. I've got your back. Let's fire in a missile. Hopefully we got that one. Hey, buddy.
That's all the cats. We beat him. Who's still with us?
That's not. That's a lie.
Report in. This is Ninja standing by. Assassin reporting.
Okay, guys. I'm just gonna kill the last ones then.
I'm with you. This is Floyd. Who's still functional. Sandman?
Still
This is
doing our work.
I'm here.
Anyone else? Just the 6 of us then. Not picking up any escape pods. All pilots of Lost Fighters are assumed AIA. Alpha Wing. Land for rearm and refitting. One more thing. Watch out for the fires on the flight deck.
Mission
Well,
complete.
I guess, as they say, shit just got real. On the bright side, we didn't lose the Wellington? Anyway. Oh wow, that looks bad.
Pilots, things could be better to say the least. Today was an exercise in Murphy's Law. While we were out chasing
Quite
ghosts,
literally.
the Wellington was attacked by squadrons of Kilrathi fighters. The Kilrathi must have been watching us for a while. They attacked us just after we offloaded half our fighter wing. The bastards hit us when we were most vulnerable. We don't have time to give honors to our many comrades who died today. We will attend to that when the crisis is past. For now, we need to work on surviving. We have beaten back the first wave, but sustained heavy damage. Our engines are only able to function at a fraction of their power. With Lieutenant Colonel Mitchell's death, and the losses incurred in the last conflict, all we have left are a trio of combat veterans and a handful of you youngsters, along with the fighters that the techs are working on bringing up to speed. We have 4 arrows and 2 thunderbolts left.
Seriously?
That means we don't have enough strength to project our firepower. All of us are needed to provide cover for the Wellington. We are making the best time our engines will allow to the Eddings jump point, trying to retreat toward Westland, the last known position of the Kennedy battle group. It is likely the Kilrathi have other forces in the system, so we can expect them to try to intercept us. Stay alert and ready to fight. Dismissed.
Well, this looks kind of grim. We got 4 light fighters and 2 heavy fighters.